What to Play presents the 12 upcoming PS Vita games. Opening our list is Battle Princess Madeleine. Retro isn't the most original idea these days, but it's always great to see it done well. Taking us back to the video game heydays, Bit Games presents us with the life of the battling Princess Madeleine, with her loyal dog Fritzy as she sets out to save her own kingdom from evil. It's a storybook adventure set to the good old pixels and chiptunes of old. Although the physical release might have been scrapped, Princess Madeleine is perhaps one of the most impressive looking titles that's still coming out on a console. And the best part is we've got a definite release window for this one, so it's set to release on the PS Vita sometime this fall 2019. Anonymous Code. If you love the Steins Gate visual novel series, Chiyomaro Studios got some more content for you. From the same makers of the time-bending adventure, Anonymous Code explores the concept of world layers. Taking place in a future Tokyo, make use of the save and load features in real life to put out of control computers back in their place. It's already a few years into development and it looks like their many rewrites have been the cause of most of its delays. Hopefully it means we'll have an amazing narrative experience sometime soon. Body Check. This is handball taken to the extreme. It's a game that's exclusively made for the PS Vita. Body Check is Ludometric's view of medieval sports, like an older, more intense version of rugby. Body Check is a no-holds-barred competition where 4 teams punch and push their way to scoring the most points. But unfortunately, the game's graphics and design is about as rough as its matching rules. With its iffy animations and clunky designs, it's not the best, but it's still a shade better than some of the Vita's worst offenders. Reportedly released in Europe last 2017, the worldwide release for this bare-bones sports title is still to come. Earth Knight. With a trailer that traces back to almost 5 years ago, Cleversoft's unique runner happens to still be going strong. Presented in 2015's E3, it posed plenty of potential in its time, showing off their quirkiness in more ways than one. Earth Knight's characters and world are presented in caricature, looking like a cross between hand-drawn and cutout animation. While it might seem a little bit dated by today's standards, its music and combat runner gameplay might still spark some interest for casual gamers on the console. Boasting an early 2019 release date on the PC, we'll still have to wait to see for that PS Vita launch soon. Pixel Noir. We get a whole lot of retro-style JRPGs and platformers these days, but Badland Publishing takes retro to a different level with this take on the noir genre. Playing like a cross between Final Fantasy-style turn-based combat and Mother-like exploration, Pixel Noir wraps a compelling mystery storyline and pixel graphics and well-thought-out chiptune accompaniment. It blends modern gameplay with old-school aesthetics, letting players enjoy freely, customize weapons, and investigate the world around them to find the truth about this detective's identity. Kicking off with a successful campaign last 2016, the PS Vita port is still making its way, and hopefully it'll come out sometime soon. Radio Hammer Station. Arc System Works single-player music action game. Show off your love for the groove as you dance and battle your way with some of the best DJs in the world. As the iconic radio station of justice, beat down evil with your gigantic hammer. Ensure harmony and peace as you ride through its catchy tunes, take down criminal scum, monsters, and zombies with your dynamic rhythmic power. With over 90 tunes to listen to, enjoy its easy and satisfying controls coupled with its crisp and vibrant art styles. It's already out on the Switch, but its PS Vita version is still coming out soon. Strength of the Sword Ultimate. Another fantastic Kickstarter project led by a small 2-man team. They call it as a quote-unquote, a fighting game combined with brawler mechanics. Select from its wide character pool that offers unique and stunning abilities that could turn the tide of battle. And also, if you check out their Kickstarter page, you know it's gonna be a great game when these devs pour their personal touches into the game's development. But as of the moment, the game is still in the works. But a whole slew of updates are found in their page, ranging from new heroes that you can play, some cross-platform possibilities, and even the mechanics of their gameplay. But like most of these games, no release date yet. EXO Genesis Perils of Rebirth. Visual novel games, with their numerous puzzles and expansive storylines, are usually filed under adventure game anyway. In Kwan's upcoming title, they accept the challenge of fleshing out the adventure part even more. It's a hybrid title inspired by Zero Escape and the Ace Attorney series. EXO Genesis combines point-and-click gameplay with the intricate tapestry of the visual novel plot. It tells the story of Yudai, who sets out on a mission to revive his sister using a biblical system with the potential to recreate the past. Explore their branching storylines, solve puzzles, interrogate characters, and make moral choices in the game's hours of gameplay. And finally, some good news, it already hits its PS Vita stretch goal in Kickstarter. So we're still expecting Quan to deliver their promises despite the delays. It's set to release this 2019. Zanki Zero Last Beginning. This non-stop JRPG from Spike Chunsoft takes players in a fight for survival as they decide the fate of the world through the point of view of 8 protagonists. Set in a universe where man has befallen the doom of humanity, the players lead these different heroes as they search for the meaning of life and death in this post-apocalyptic world. Players hunt for materials and food while fending off dangerous monsters in real-time battles. Live, die, and repeat with the game's unique life cycle feature. It makes players return to the battlefield after every death and earn bonus upgrades. But unfortunately, that's all we know so far since the game has no release date yet. Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. It's a 2D side-scrolling action-adventure game where players control a wolf leading a blind prince through a dangerous forest. As the wolf, you can transform into a princess and a human prince. Don't ask why. The gameplay revolves around the player solving numerous puzzles in order to progress to the other levels, just like most platformers do. The wolf, the princess, and the prince will have different abilities that will help solve each conundrum. Players are also advised to tread carefully since the forest is home to dangerous creatures. As for its release date, it's definitely coming out on the PS Vita sometime soon. League of Evil. Ravenous Games is giving us a hunger for justice in this new platform adventure game. Created in that ubiquitous retro art style, League of Evil takes us to the seat of the arcade-style action amidst the blocky stages and chiptune tracks. By using your acrobatic skills, jump from level to level as you punch enemies and defeat the League of Evil scientists. It's almost in the style of every classic Mega Man series. Unpack the 4 chapters spread over 140 levels or create your own chaos in their level editor. Already on Steam, Switch, and the smartphones, League of Evil is a success among critics and gamers, with many praising its addictive, fast-paced gameplay and captivating animations. We can't wait for this one to come out on the PS Vita, but once again, no release date yet. Project Phoenix, a passion project made by top Eastern and Western developers. This includes iconic talents from Valkyria Chronicles, Steins Gate, Final Fantasy, LA Noir, Tenchu, and so many other franchises. It's a squad-based real-time strategy game that combines strong Japanese RPG design influences and AAA indie elements. It's designed as a single-player adventure, but the devs are open for a multiplayer option. For those who are dying to wait for the game to come out, a few years ago, the game went into a standstill due to a legal dispute that caused the game's development to a stop. But the good news is that it's finally settled and they can continue the project once again. There's not much gameplay to be shown since it's still in heavy development, but their Kickstarter website is still active and consistently posting updates if you want to know more about this game. Hey guys, if you love this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to become a certified What to Player. So that's it, and goodbye.